Hey guys, what's up? It's Salvajee from the Salvajee Cartel. So here are my thoughts on the 2017 E3 press conference, because as you guys know, of course, I do like PlayStation, and as some of my friends also know, I was very excited for this year's E3 PlayStation press conference because of pretty much everything that they were going to announce. So with that said, here are my impressions and my thoughts on the press conference. Uncharted Lost Legacy, that's pretty much the first thing that they showed in the conference, and honestly what I have to say to that is, hey, you know, cool. Honestly, there were a lot of games that they showed in this press conference that I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. I mean, let's move on though. Alright, and mainly why I say that is because, you know, I'm not really a fan of the Uncharted series. I've never really invested into the Uncharted series, never played any of the Uncharted games, but of course it is in my bucket list. Alright, I will play the Uncharted games eventually, and yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to be great because honestly people always recommend the Uncharted games to me. But anyways, with that said, I'm pretty sure if you do like Uncharted and the Uncharted games, that you're going to be a huge fan of Uncharted Lost Legacy. So yeah, you know, that's pretty cool. Again, you know, I'm not saying Uncharted Lost Legacy was a disappointment for me or anything, but yeah, you know, it's just cool. Alright, Days Gone. Alright, they showed some gameplay of Days Gone after Uncharted Lost Legacy, and last year, you know, I took a look at Days Gone, the trailer and the gameplay that they showed, and I was like, holy shit, what is this? Just another zombie game where I have no idea what the hell is going on. And after watching the gameplay this year, I pretty much said the same thing. I was like, oh, this is just another zombie game and I have no idea what's going on. Honestly, I had no interest in Days Gone last year, and I have no interest in Days Gone this year. I just don't know, you know, enough about it. Also, it doesn't really help that I've never really been a fan of zombie games, so I guess you could say that's why I'm not really that interested in Days Gone. I believe after that they showed Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Lands or something like that, which is an expansion for Horizon. Now, I haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn yet, but I will play it eventually after I do, you know, after I get this new mic and after I get some money to, of course, you know, get Horizon Zero Dawn. But anyways, the point is, I'm looking forward to this Horizon Zero Dawn expansion. It looks pretty cool. It looks like it's going to be, you know, in this frozen area, and yeah, that's cool. You know, I've only heard good things about Horizon Zero Dawn. That's what I'm trying to say, and I'm pretty sure this expansion is also going to be amazing. Anyways, with that said, after that, what's the guy's name? I forgot his name. I think it was Sean something. I don't know. Whatever. The dude said, hey, look guys, I'm going to show you a game that has like a cult following or whatever. And I thought he was talking about Destiny, but boy was I wrong. He was not talking about Destiny. He was talking about Monster Hunter. Alright, so a new game that they revealed in the PlayStation press conference, I think. I mean, I don't really keep up with Monster Hunter. Maybe they revealed it before E3, but the point is, Monster Hunter World is this game that's going to be coming out early 2018. I used to play Monster Hunter's Freedom Unite, I believe, on the PSP, because, you know, back in my day, the PSP was actually like a cool handheld console. Anyways, a long story short, Monster Hunter World just looks cool. I mean, I might get it. I don't know. Monster Hunter games always seem like a lot of fun. I just never really got into them because, I don't know, for me, I thought they were like very complicated. Other than that, after that, they showed Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and I guarantee you that next year they're going to show Ultra Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and the next year after that we're going to see Super Ultra Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and then the year and year after that we're going to see Super Duper Ultra Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Have you guys gotten the inside joke yet? You haven't? Okay, then you don't know Marvel vs. Capcom games like I do then. Anyways, we got to see some multiplayer gameplay of Call of Duty World War II. Honestly, what I have to say to that is cool. I mean, as you guys know, I played Call of Duty for 8 years or so. Honestly, like, I really couldn't care less about Call of Duty anymore, man. I played it for a long time. I just lost interest on it. Maybe this game might be actually, you know, good. But so far, honestly, what I've seen... Oh, by the way, I do have to say one thing. Anyway, so let me just say my previous point. So far, what I've seen, it's just Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm just burnt out on Call of Duty. I don't think Call of Duty is the problem. I think I'm just the problem. You know, it's just that I've played it for too much, and Call of Duty every single year, it's pretty much almost the same thing. Except for the, you know, jumping around games like, you know, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3, all that stuff. Even though I was a fan of Advanced Warfare, I still want to say that to this day. Anyways, one thing that I saw from Call of Duty World War II is that they straight up copied the bayonet charge from Battlefield 1. And I know Battlefield 1 fans are going to say that, and I know that's what Battlefield fans are going to say now, you know, just because they want to talk shit about Call of Duty World War II. But why did they do that? Why did they copy the bayonet charge from Battlefield 1? Alright, like, when Advanced Warfare came out, you know, I mean, Call of Duty was getting hate that they were copying Titanfall. Now they're gonna get hate that they're copying Battlefield 1. Because, again, they straight up stole the bayonet charge from Battlefield 1. The bayonet charge was in Battlefield 1 before it was in Call of Duty World War 2. I'm pretty sure, alright? But anyways, whatever. Again, it doesn't really matter because I don't really care about Call of Duty World War 2. At least at the moment. Anyways, after that, they started showing some VR and some VR games. And when I saw the VR section, I was like, well, I don't really give a shit about this because I don't really have a VR. And I don't think, like, VR is actually, like, at its peak right now. Like, I think VR games right now, specifically for the PlayStation VR, it's more of like a Super Nintendo, you know what I mean? Like, you play your Super Nintendo, but your Super Nintendo compared to your PS4 games, you know, obviously your PS4 games are, you know, better and bigger and all that stuff. And I feel like VR games, you know, they're just like demos as of now, alright? Anyways, I saw Skyrim VR, and as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Skyrim. And I hope that if Skyrim VR is a thing, okay, that I don't have to buy Skyrim VR separately. Alright, like I hope that all I need is the Elder Scrolls 5 Special Edition to play Skyrim VR, if of course I ever get the PlayStation VR. Anyways, long story short, I think Skyrim VR was cool, but honestly the graphics and the mechanics and the hands and the bow and arrow just seemed very wonky and very not finished. So I hope that's not how it is in the finished product, because obviously, yeah, that would suck, okay? The next thing that they showed is some God of War gameplay video, and you know, kind of like a more story-based trailer for God of War. This made me from not being interested into God of War to actually being a little bit interested into God of War. Like, now I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen in the God of War storyline. But honestly, I still don't know if I'm going to get the game, alright? I still have to play God of War 3 Remastered because, you know, I did play God of War 3 long time ago. But I'm pretty sure that if you like, you know, God of War type games, and if you played previous God of War games, you're going to love this new God of War. Honestly, the new God of War looked amazing, alright? The gameplay, the fucking story, it looks very intriguing. Now, you guys remember earlier in the video I said that last year I didn't really care about Days Gone, and this year I don't really care about Days Gone either. Honestly, I feel like the reason why I don't care about Days Gone is because they didn't do a good job explaining what the story is about, and mainly what the game is about, and mainly what it is that's happening in this Days Gone world. But anyways, a game that I'm very excited about now, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it, is Detroit Become Human. I believe that's what it's called. So last year they showed this game, and I was like, what the fuck is this? This game seems like shit. Like, I know my decisions might impact the world, but do I really care about that? Anyways, this year they showed gameplay, you know, like a gameplay type video of Detroit Become Human, where they went like super in depth into what the game is about and all that stuff. And I have to say, I loved each and every single second out of it. Last year I was not interested in Detroit Become Human, and this year I got way more interested in Detroit Become Human. I am looking forward to that game, like, badly. Alright, after that we got to see some Destiny 2. Yeah, Destiny 2 was cool. You know, like, I already talked about Destiny 2. I can't wait for the beta. The beta, I believe, comes on 7/21. I'm very excited about Destiny 2, and I cannot wait to start making content on Destiny 2. With that said, after that we got to see Spider-Man on PS4. You know, my thoughts on the Spider-Man gameplay that we saw, it was amazing, it was cool, but for the love of God, Insomniac Games, please don't put a lot of QuickTime events. I hate QTE events in video games, unless it's something like Naruto Storm 4, alright? But anyways, QuickTime events in games, I feel like it's kind of like a cheap way of you not actually doing the gameplay. So yeah, I like the Spider-Man 4 gameplay, but honestly, I feel like it could have been, you know, way better. Please, not a lot of QTE events, alright? Like, I want to fight with Spider-Man. I like the gameplay aspect, I like the fighting aspect in the new Spider-Man game. I pretty much like everything about it, honestly. Overall, the PlayStation press conference at E3 was amazing. I do have to say that, obviously, I was very happy with it. I was very entertained by it. But I have one major criticism, and that is the fact that we only saw gameplay from Days Gone, and we also saw some gameplay, I guess you could say, from God of War and Spider-Man. I actually wanted to see more gameplay, like, you know, people actually playing the games, just like they do in Fast E3s, and we didn't get to see any of that. Anyways, other than that, I like the press conference. Let me know your thoughts in the comment sections below. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe to join the Salvajee cartel. Thank you guys very much for tuning in, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.